It is, let's see, Saturday night, October 21st. It's my birthday. And Dayton and I have got a, let me see, 17-hour and 34-minute drive to Hinsdale, Montana. We're getting ready to kick it off here. Dayton, you ready to go? Let's go. Dayton's first road trip here at the Give and Right. We're gonna have some fun. Stay with us. Well, it's 9:58 next morning, and we are in North Dakota. We switched spots about 6:45 this morning. Dayton's a good driver. A good driver. I could use a little bit more than 3 hours of sleep right now, but that's all right. I'm living on the high of being headed for an archery deer hunt, archery or rifle deer hunt in Montana, I should say. We're gonna stop here in Bismarck. We're not too far out. Gonna hit up the Shields, pick up any last items that we need. Dayton's gonna trade his cowboy boots in for a pair of hiking boots, and I'm gonna grab a holster for my new SIG X10 that came in, just in case we get into brown bear country, which we will, because the grizzly bear range continues to extend into eastern Montana. They're in the breaks now, which is crazy to think. But oh, breakfast and Shields. I don't think it gets much better than that. At least not on your way to a deer hunt. Woo, looky there! I'm all pumpkined out. I even have pumpkin pie in the back of the truck. It was my birthday yesterday, and I like pumpkin. I went all white girl on you.
It's gone.
Well, I went in there and I ordered a cold brew with pumpkin cream, and then I ordered a pumpkin chai latte hot. But I just about had my cold brew done by the time they got the chai latte. I don't understand why you would make, I am a simple man, can't you tell? Great song. I don't understand why you make one drink and then take literally 15 minutes to make the next drink. Why not just make both of them at the same time? I don't get it. I think I'm ready to go to Shields now.
White girl problems.
Montana! We're at Stowey's Stowaway Cabins, and we are ready to unpack some stuff, and we're gonna go put some binoculars on some of this landscape out here and just try to check it all out before it gets dark on us. But I locked the cap. Montana, morning number one. We're gonna go grab a little bit of coffee from the gas station, a couple bottles of water. We're gonna try to hustle up and get out to a high point that we found last night and see what we can put eyeballs on. We saw several deer. We cruised like the last 30 minutes, saw several deer in several different areas. So we're excited about what opportunities we have and to see what else we can uncover this morning. 38 degrees, it's gonna be beauty. All right, we just saw our first decent buck up on a ledge already bedded down. It's pretty early and he's already bedded down, so but that's what we're gonna be looking for probably in a lot of this breakish country. We got a big drainage, big vein of a drainage that goes up north all the way to the Canadian border. We're just cruising along looking at all these breaks along the drainage trying to find deer. So I found 2 bucks together. We're hoping to find more. Well, it's good to find them. All right, we just spotted a good buck. He's down in the ditch on us and he went over the edge of this little cut. So what we're doing is we're gonna try to sneak up on him at the expedition. Dayton's back behind me. I left the SIG rifle in the truck. Hoping I don't want to regret it, but it's day one. I want to go after it if I can. Get a buck down with this brand new bow. We'll see what happens here. Hoping we can sneak in on him. super keen when they get to that age. And it's fun to watch. Sucks to lose though. Well, we found some deer. I mean, this drainage just looks so good, man, when we first started coming up here this afternoon. And we're not too far off the main drainage that runs through this area. We got all the way back in here and I just couldn't believe that we weren't seeing any deer. Could not believe it. And here we're on the way out. We're not half a mile from being out of the drainage. And sure enough, big old buck stands up out of his bed, comes up out of the creek. Doesn't really get spooked from us, just doesn't like us. And then pops over the edge of one of these little fingers and disappears on us. Never saw him. We saw another buck up here at the top of the hill. That was just a decent 3x3, but it was not him. So my guess is he probably, there was a coyote right there too. My guess is he probably doubled back up behind us there and just got around the corner before we could get there. So all good, man. We know there's deer here. Could be a great place to start in the morning. All right, Dayton's singing on the road again, and with purpose. Man, we've been here for 2.5 days. We've seen deer, we've seen mule deer, just not in the numbers that are supposed to be here, and then a whitetail are almost non-existent here right now. So with us only seeing one mature buck in the last 2.5 days, man, we've been talking to the locals and just have decided, like, hey, let's go find the deer. We're gonna move on and go try a new spot. It's about a 2.5 hour, 3 hour drive from where we're at right now. So we're gonna try to get there by hunting time this evening. So we're gonna completely relocate, and that's based on, man, just knowledge over the years. And you know, it may or may not be the right move, but the one thing I've learned is you can't hunt a deer that's not there. And as I've done these kind of public land adventures, that's one of the things that I've tried to kind of stay true to. As I get a little bit older, you can try to force it, and at the end you'll be thinking, oh man, why didn't I move? But man, if a deer's just not there, don't waste your time. So we're gonna move on. Dayton, you ready?
Let's go.
The weather's beautiful right now. Look, we've got 6 inches of snow, and it's not supposed to quit for 2 days, and it's not gonna be any different where we're going to, but figured we might as well move during the middle of the day when it's a little more light outside, and we can see what in the heck's going on, and just be a little smarter about traveling. So here we go.
It's a big guest.
Yeah. We got Mr. Jim Shock.
That's right. He's got a new book coming out.
Fun driving today.
That he's going on tour for, and we're going to talk a little bit about the book. So I'm excited to tell you about it.
Oh man, we just located a really good 4x4, probably like solid 160s, and we watched him hop the fence off of this public land piece onto private, and we stopped to watch them, and as we were watching them, they got goofy and they turned around and they went back to public land, and I pulled up the public land BMA sheet, and unfortunately they don't allow deer hunting. All right, day number 4. Say hi, Dayton.
Howdy.
Say bye, Dayton.
Bye.
We woke up this morning at the sleep in, and as you can see, it's still snowing in Montana. So we're getting snow knocked off. I wish I could tell you I did it all, but Dayton did most of it. I managed to forget my phone in the room, so I had to run back in conveniently and grab my phone. We got some new spots picked out. We're gonna go hit them this morning, see what they might provide, see if we can't find ourselves a deer here in Montana. I'll tell you right now that our move to the south part of the state was definitely a good idea from what we saw last night. So a lot more deer, a little more resemblant of what you expect when you come to Montana. So stay with us. We're gonna go try to put a tag on one.
Raise so much funds for that, and so any wild harvested game.
Hey Kenneth, I know where we're turkey hunting in the spring. Got a little secret spot. This place is loaded with turkeys.
No deer though.
Roadside lunch. I've never used half melted cheese because it was sitting in the dash of my truck to scoop mayo out of the jar of mayo, and I'm not sure that my wife Jordan would appreciate such a thing, but we're on the road. Nobody's holding us down here.
It's rough in the...
She's not telling us what to do here. We'll stick our cheese in the mayo jar if we want to. We're gonna finish our lunch here. Then we're gonna head to this spot right here on the Powder River and see if we can't get us a deer down. Hopefully we can get her done tonight. All right, we're gonna go for a little rifle hike. We're gonna take Cross with us and we're gonna go back and hike this big drainage here. Man, the snow just keeps falling and it's killing our visibility. So it's early afternoon. Best thing I know to do is just beat feet, man, and go see what we can see. This is a great drainage. There's obviously deer sign here, so maybe we can get back here and spot something that is worth looking at. We've walked back in here a couple miles on this piece of BLM. Been going for about 45 minutes, or actually closer to an hour. And we've cut a couple tracks that are within 2 hours old. But man, we're just not seeing any deer. But man, they could be hunkered down back here and we'd not even see them. The wind and the snow are just hitting us right in the face, which is great for scent control, but not so great for being able to see. Or my beard, here, right here. Been walking these public land hills in Montana for so long this week that I'm starting to age. I'm hoping that a little wisdom comes with that gray. We're gonna stay after it. Just telling Dayton that I think the two of us need to become public land predator hunters or public land bird hunters, because we've seen a whole lot of both on this trip. A lot less mature bucks than coyotes, grouse, and pheasants, and
Everything else.
ducks, geese, does, everything but mature bucks, except for the one mature buck that was on public ground that couldn't be deer hunted. I guess we did see a decent whitetail last night, 3-year-old, and we saw that mule deer buck the first night. But no big bucks, just a little buck. We knew they were in here, man. We knew they had to be. This country was too good. It's too darn good. We walked right up on them. I figured that's probably what we're gonna have to do, just with this weather, what it is. Man, it is still snowing, it's still blowing, it is sub 20 degrees. They're just holding tight. Can't really get a break on the weather, but when it does break, it's gonna be good. Glad to know that we're starting to get on them.
That's 800-300-9ERC. 1-800-300-9ERC.
Seeing deer, day 5. He's tall and narrow. I think he's a 4x3. He's got some decent mass to him though. Alright, we got a good buck here. He's feeding down with a group of does. Looks like he's a 4x3. Got pretty decent forks. He's got a good third on his front. On his right side, I can't really tell what he has on his left side. Yeah, he's got deep forks. Oh yeah, mature deer. He didn't seem to be bothered by those gals. He's walked down into the middle of the ditch. He's walked into the middle of the ditch. I'm going ahead and start the truck. So exposed, man. Might be able to get around this bend on her. I don't think they're going to go anywhere too bad. Hopefully this works. Alright, we gotta be quiet as we get out.
Okay, what's up?
We're going to take our time. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go on ahead and try to get my stuff and just get up where I can make sure that they don't walk out on us. You grab your stuff. What we're going to do is we're going to try to work around. The wind's in our favor. We're going to try to work around this point right here and then try to get that shot on them. We'll see how it works. We're going to stay low though because everything was good, and I saw that truck coming up over the hill, and I got back down in. Between us and that truck, it must have spooked them, so they went straight on up over the hill. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get into this finger. We're gonna walk that finger up towards them. Hopefully they stop over the next hill and we're good. Right now, maybe 50. We can see 7 does, so we're minus 1 doe. We can't see the buck. Last time they bedded down over here, 1 doe, mature doe, and the buck went off by themselves about 50 yards. And I'm guessing that's what we got here again. They're just off to the side somewhere where we can't see them in one of these little cuts. So we're gonna wait them out a little bit here and see what happens. Alright, all our does are bedded down. They have been for a good bit. We've been sitting here for about an hour. We're going to try to wait them out. Trouble is we just have not seen that buck on his feet yet. We know he's close. When we got up on the nose, about half of them were bedded down. This is our group. So what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to shift and get a better vantage point from up above them. Well, we had 3 of the 7 get up and move over the next little ledge. They just kind of fed over it. They're probably going to get repositioned. We've got one doe, mature doe, that is over to the right that she's still bedded. All we can see is just her ears and her head. Kind of hoping that she'll do the same. If she does, then we're going to tuck tail and we're going to cut the distance in half, if not even greater. We'll be right in their lap, so just kind of waiting for her to make a move here. Nap time. What we're going to do is we're going to circle back around, get down in this ditch, and we're going to work our way up behind those deer. We got the wind to our advantage. This buck's got to be in here with these deer, and if he's not right here, he's on up ahead of them. What? There he is. He's up there with those deer. He's in the middle right up here. Alright, he's within 300. I know a lot of you probably be like, I'll get that shot, but it's a little windy and I'm a little cold. We got a doe and 2 fawns over here that if we try to make a move, we're probably going to bust us. So we're going to wait for him. Then we're going to try to work back around and work up the ditch and get within 200 just to close the distance as best as possible. I'll try to get up to that next round of bushes. I'll set up to the left. We've repositioned. We got the top 2 does. Feel a lot better about this. Got a much better shot opportunity if they get up and start to move. If these top 2 does move, we'll keep moving. We can probably get to right within 75 yards of them. Right now we're at about, 150. Everything that we need is within 200 yards, which is ideal. So we'll see how this goes here. Should go good though. smoked him with the first shot. I don't know what happened. I forgot to turn the GoPro on. Let me show you something. Oh, that's an outfitter unloaded round. Montana buck down, buddy. DIY, thanks for sticking it out, man. It is when I don't even know what time it is. You know what time it is? I don't know, but we started this journey at like 7:45 this morning.
3 o'clock exactly.
It's 3 o'clock now. We've been sitting on these deer all day. I think Dayton's about to start chewing on his fingers. Oh, man. So we lost him. We lost these deer. We got down in this drainage and, man, we moved up and we thought we were on them again. Come to find out we were on a different group of does. Then we bumped another group of does. We didn't bump them. We walked up on them, rode it out. And then finally we looked up in this field right here where we just shot him and we see another group of deer. And, sure enough, he was right in the middle of them, man. It got so bad that I was shaking at one point. And, doggone, man. We got it done. Whew, let's go get him. Hey, outside the fact that we just, notched a tag, or we're about to notch a tag when we walk up on this deer, I just want to tell you guys this is a special moment. It's cool because this is Dayton's first buck on video for the Give and Right. Congrats, buddy.
Thank you.
And I'll tell you what's really neat about this is that I've known Dayton since he was a little boy, and always knew he was a hunter, always knew he was an intelligent young man. And he got the opportunity through another acquaintance that we had to come work at the Give and Right as a farmhand with the potential to become a videographer. So this is special for both of us because this is his first buck on film here at the Give and Right, and it's also just kind of neat to see everything come full circle. So this is going to be an awesome recovery. Yeah. Look at that dude. Look at how tall he is. He's got like a dropper off here. Cool. Look at that. Brows. Splits. He's got some blading to the back of his antlers. Gosh dang, dude. Big old deer, man. What a hunt here in Montana. Man, Dayton and I got into an area up north out of the gate. Gosh, he is a big deer. He is a tank. And that area up north, we just weren't seeing very many deer. We saw we saw a good buck right out of the gate first night, and he ghosted us and we never had a chance to see him again. And just we're seeing young bucks and does and not that many, and all the locals just kept telling us that things were bad, that man, they had EHD and kill off was worse than what they thought it was. And so we made a decision to go on ahead and head south and relocate. We got down here and covered miles, and the first guy we talked to was a bird hunter, and he said we had EHD bad 4 years ago and it about wiped out 80+% of the mule deer population. And so we went back north about 30-45 miles to an area that he suggested, and man, we saw a bunch of deer here, and got out here this morning, started seeing bucks, saw a nice little whitetail buck, and then man, popped over the hill and saw this dude with a bunch of does, and we tried to get in on him, and we sat on this dude for 7 hours. 7 hours that we sat on him, and just stayed diligent, stayed after it, kept moving, didn't push the does out, and finally he popped back out of the draw, came out and gave us a shot. Man, look how tall he is. What a cool, big, old deer. gosh, he is huge. Huge deer. Hey, there is so much crazy stuff going on in the world right now, guys. And I just want to say, like, don't apologize for who you are. Don't apologize. Never apologize for your God-given right to hunt. And be thankful for it. Be thankful for it. Be thankful for the people that you love and the people that are around you. Get out and spend some time in the woods this year. Go have some fun and fill some tags. Yeah. Yes. Man. What a buck.